If you missed the last episode of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, it was a hoot and a holler. Link got strangled by this crazy Asian, just like that one time in Bangkok. And now, here's the exciting conclusion.
You know, something tells me this is what Shigeru Miyamoto did when he found out Link did those Philips CDI games. We'll have to have more conversations with you? Ah, there's the title of the game. I knew it had to be soon. Yeah, this is when all the Christian parents threw the game in the garbage. Right there with Harry Potter. Are you sure it's really that evil and wicked? I mean, I find that hard to believe since earlier we saw the Skull Kid do this.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Yes. Uh-oh. Wait for it. Yeah, I'm gonna get tired of doing this. So where'd they go? Where'd they go? Probably watching Fresh Prince reruns. You feel it like the cold skin of a boy's butt, don't you? Oh, okay. Alright, enough of those jokes. I can think of 100 things you probably did, but... there's children watching. Ah yeah, that feeling I get when I'm around you. I know what you mean. I wonder what that feeling is like for bald people. Impa has it? What does she do? Oh, Impa. What are you, holding your ears? He must be listening to today's music. Okay, I guess he isn't, because now he's rocking out. Okay, you're hitting me in the head. Ow. 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 Okay, I'll do it. Yes, just stop talking to me, please, please. No, I will not hug you. Stop asking me to hug you. Believe. I believe I will be filing a restraining order now. See you later. Let's go file that oh, hello. Yes, I know, thank you. Yes, we gotta do something. Swamp Mountain, Ocean, Canyon. 4 compass areas. Interesting. I don't know. They spoke in pronouns. Yeah, how dare he skip important stuff? I mean, that's just... Okay, I'm gonna skip all this, it's not that important. Blah blah, save the day. Okay. Alright, we're gonna save the day. But first, we can use our sword now! And we can get revenge on Puppy. Yes, we will be getting the proper revenge on Puppy a little later. But for now, we're gonna hit the owl statue with our now sword. And it sprouts its wings. And we could save our game. Well, not really save the game, but this is for if you want to save and maybe come back and play a little later. And pick up where you left off. So we're gonna do that, and pick up later. Alright, I have returned, finally. It's been so long since I've sat down and recorded this game. So hopefully I'm not too rusty. But, time to get back into the swing of things. So what are we gonna do? Well, first, now that we got the Deku mask, and we can use it as a mask, let's test this out. If we equipped it with C like I did, let's see what that does. Ugh. Not cool. And if we take it off... I've seen worse mask transformations. Alright, so that's how the Deku mask works. We can use the mask to transform into a Deku. If we take the mask off, we will be regular, boring Link again. Which I don't really understand how that works. I mean, when you're a Deku, you're like physically a Deku. I mean, if you take the mask off, I mean, you know, I mean, it's almost, I mean, the mask is sort of like sealed into your skin, isn't it? I mean, is Link like peeling his face off when he does that? I don't know. Because it doesn't really look like a mask anymore when he's transformed to the Deku. Anyway, if you take the route I just took, head back here. Ta-da! We get a silver rupee worth 100. You're pretty happy. Nothing wrong with being just pretty happy. And that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to be showing a couple locations to very easily get a big chunk of rupees, because we will need these. Alright, so we've only got 99 rupees right now, which is a shame. Wouldn't the world be a brighter and shinier place if we could hold more rupees than that? But, I mean, such a world couldn't possibly exist, could it? Well, no, that's not it. Curiosity shop. Well, if we take a quick gander in here, the trading post, there's the Scarecrow. Well, he's going to teach us, well, if you talk to him, he'll talk about 2 different songs that you can play on your ocarina. Rather than waste time talking to him, you can do that if you want to. But I'm just going to show those 2 songs with my ocarina that we have back now. If you play this song, it's sort of like taking the first 3 notes of the Song of Time and sort of doubling them. You get this option, proceed to the night of the first day. You can go up to the next half of the day. And I'm going to say no to that. But if you want to skip ahead, then you can play that song and do that. And this other song is if you play the Song of Time backwards. So, and voila, we just played the Song of Time backwards. What does that do? That is the inverted Song of Time. And that allows us to slow the current flow of time. And I'm going to go ahead and just say yes, because there's quite a lot to do, and what the hey. So this will actually just slow down time. As you can see, things are now moving slower, and the people will actually move slower, as far as I know. So this can be helpful if you feel like you got quite a bit you need to do. And if you want to change it back to normal time, just play the song again. So next, we're going to go up here. What's this place? The bomb shop. Well, little boys usually have the dream of blowing things up, so talk to the lead singer of REM here, and one of the options is to get a bomb bag for 50 rupees. And that's right, with the rupees we got just a few minutes ago that I leaped to, we can use that to get the bomb bag. And thank you very much. You're welcome very much, sir. Pleasure doing business with you. There's Goron. Remember these creatures? And we'll talk to him a little later. So now, as you can see, bombs. We got 20 now. So we can carry bombs. That's fancy. I fancy bombs. So yeah, you get bombs rather early in this game as opposed to Ocarina of Time. So now we're going to talk to this boy-girl person. It's actually a boy. And we're going to deposit our rupees. Now what's interesting about this dude is that he actually knows I'm Link. He recognizes us, which is weird, because when we met him, we were just the Deku. Everyone else doesn't remember me, or they think Deku Link and regular Link are 2 different people. Which is kind of interesting that he can recognize us, but I'm going to go ahead and put all my rupees in here for the time being, but not for very long. So now, with the rupees we just put in there and the rupees we put in earlier in the game, we now have a total of 135. So we've saved up 135 rupees in our bank so far. Perhaps if we reach a certain number, we'll get a special prize. But, I mean, we couldn't possibly live in such a world, could we? Okay, so now, what we need to do... I hope this is entertaining, because we're not doing much yet. Yeah, I know, sorry Tattle. Tattle really wanted us to move on with the quest, but... I mean, who cares? I mean, it's not like the world's in danger or anything. It's not like, the moon's gonna crash in 3 days or anything. We got plenty of time. So now, we're gonna talk to this kid and go back here in this area. Now, we actually remember... Do I remember it? I think it was 23451, wasn't it? I think that was it. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Now, the interesting thing about that is... we know the code, but we're not supposed to know the code. They're under the impression that only the Deku Link knows the code. So, I wonder how that kid will react to such things. We'll find out. So what we're going to do in here is we're going to come over here on the... Uh-oh, the sound went out on my recording. Uh-oh. Wait. Nope. I'm not falling for you. Be sure to move over to the wall here, kind of on the right. That way you don't get hit by him. Silly. And over here, that wall looks rather suspicious, doesn't it? Yeah, the classic thing in Zelda. If a wall looks suspicious, perhaps there's something behind it. So with the bombs that we just recently purchased, we can put a bomb there. Ta-da! I was correct. Treasure chest. Whatever could it be? It's none other than 100 rupees. Hooray. So now we've got even more rupees. And, well, never hurts to have more rupees, eh? Now what I'm going to do next is watch out for him, but what I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to go to the observatory and get the moon's tear again. We do need to do this again to get a couple of things done. Now I've already showed how to do this, so I'm probably going to like speed this up or off screen or something like that. So either way, I'll see you when that is accomplished. We got the moon's tear! Alright, so we got the moon's tear successfully. And I've already shown how to do that, so now that's pretty much all we're going to do in this little area. So now I'm just going to head back to Clock Town. And again, I've already shown how to do this, so I'm probably just going to off screen there. So I'll see you when we get to good old Clock Town. Alright, we are back in East Clock Town, and I'm going to continue my quest, and no one's going to stop me. Or maybe this little brat will. I am psychic. That's how I know. It's because I'm psychic. I'm listening. I'm all ears with my pointy ears. Yeah, you bet I am. Oh boy, he likes me. Make up a name. Aloysius. Oh crap, he knows my real name. That's a shame. That pesky skull kid. A notebook. A handy-dandy notebook. And we get the Bomber's Notebook. Keep track of people's schedules. Well, that sounds fun, doesn't it? Okay, so he's gonna explain what to do. Find some troubled people. Well, in the world of Zelda, that shouldn't be too difficult. Only 20 people. Shame. Yeah, well, we live in the world of Zelda, so you know how that is. Find random people, help them with their problems, promise to help them. Can't remove the stickers. Well, have you ever tried removing a sticker on anything? You have to sit there and peck it until it finally gets off. I will not forget those rules. Rule number 1. What was it? Sorry. Yeah, he's out of here. Yeah, he's gonna listen to that and casually walk away. Alright, and we get one of these little things pops up. That was added to our notebook. And the secret code was added to our notebook. So whenever we run away like an idiot, it's gotta be the stupidest walk ever. Be glad you don't walk like that, folks. Okay, so that's somebody's son. Remember, Sith. Alright, so the Bomber's Notebook, it's not really required, but basically, as we meet different characters in the game, they're going to appear in these squares, and as we do specific tasks for those characters, that's going to be added to our notebook. Like, for example, we met that little snot-nose, so he's added, and the tasks that we did were added as well. This isn't really required, but a lot of those tasks themselves are required for the actual game, so we're going to be naturally filling out that notebook anyway. So I will be filling out the entire notebook, though. Okay, sorry. I was checking a list I've got here. I've got a list of my tasks that I need to complete. Yeah, I'm cheating. Sue me. But, I mean, it's not really a guide or anything like that. But it came from a guide. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take the moon's tear. No, not the map. The moon's tear, thank you. Thank you. And we're going to activate this stupid cutscene and give the... Yeah, you again. Alright, sorry, I went ahead and off-screen him leaving. Because, you know, why do we need to see that? Apologies to anyone who wanted to see the Deku scrub leave.